Hi everyone, I'm Evangeline here at etrailer. Today we have the ARB fridge slide and tie down kit. These are also available as separate pieces, but I highly recommend that if you do get the fridge slide, go ahead and get the tie down kit with it or get the tie downs added to your slide just because everything works together to make sure that your ARB Elements fridge has a strong and stable mounting point. This tie-down kit secures your slide so that you can operate it back and forth without worry of the fridge moving around. Here at etrailer, we have different kits for different fridges. That's because the fridge slide is custom fit for your fridge. In our case here, this is going to be for the ARB Elements Cooler. So this will surround your cooler. This will take a little bit more space past the sides and the bottom. I'll give you some measurements later, but it does have a weight capacity of 265 pounds. And this is very important because your cooler here has a lot of capacity inside of it as well. So if you have the cooler fully loaded, all that weight makes for something that can add a lot of weight to your fridge slide. This extends out 75%. 75% is a lot of movement. Another reason why having the tie downs integrated with the slide is extra important. The way the tie downs work is they install to the slide where the holes already are on there. They include these 4 cam buckle straps and they secure around the bushings that you install on your cooler. So this makes for a very quick and easy attachment but also removal process. So if you want to grab your fridge real quick, you just loosen the straps and then lift them off of the screws. You do have straps for the front as well as the back of your freezer, so don't forget them before you lift them off and away. The back strap has an extra piece that works as a spacer for if you want to run your power cords through the cord. While it is pretty helpful, I personally have noticed that existence of the spacer, with it being pretty sharp, can be a little tricky with the rubber housing of your wire. So just be careful when you do use that and try to secure it around your strap as best as you can. The webbing of the straps combined with the metal construction of those brackets really make for a lot of force exerted on your freezer, making sure it's very secure to the slide. Giving a lot of shaking to our freezer here. Really the only thing moving at this point is our fridge slide within its brackets. So with that being said, when you have it tightened down, it gives you pretty much a permanent installation feel without having to permanently install this onto your slide. So to fully maximize having your slide, make sure you do have enough of space for it. Fully extended. This takes up a length of 61 inches and 15/16 of an inch. For the width, and we're talking about the slide here, that's going to be 22 inches and 13/16 of an inch. This will take up a little bit more space compared to, let's say, if you solid mounted your fridge slide. Another thing to consider too is that the latch is accessed at the slide and not at the end. So when you do install that slide, choose where would be more convenient for you to have that latch. In our case here, it'd be a lot easier for me if I had it on the left side versus the right side between the fridge and the trailer. To get the fridge slide installed, you do have to find a mounting spot and secure it there. Hardware for the fridge slide is not included. What is included though is hardware for the tie downs. So to do that, you first have to take off the top bolts for your handles, and then you replace those bolts with the hardware bolts that have the bushings on the top. And then you install the bracket on the bottom using your 13mm wrench and the included security bit. Finally, you get your strap through that aluminum bracket, and then that secures in the bottom and tightens down to secure your ARB Elements fridge freezer. Some other accessories that you might consider is if the fridge slide does take up a lot of space and maybe it's pricey and you're not planning on sliding out your fridge often, maybe consider the solid mount bracket instead. Another thing to look into is the add-on wiring harness. That way, instead of having to plug into a power station, this harness can connect directly to the battery terminals on your battery. But what you saw here today was the ARB fridge slide for your Elements Cooler and the ARB tie-down kit, again for the Elements Cooler, right here at etrailer.com. My name is Evangeline and I hope you enjoyed the journey.